Alright, Adam, taking all bets.
Hey, listen! Listen!
What do you think he's got to say for himself?
Listen! Probably gonna tell me about... I was gonna say he's gonna tell me about bombs like Navi, but he is a bombs. God.
Maybe he doesn't realize he's a bomb.
You must listen. I think they're gonna tell us about the Koopa Bros in the forest.
In the forest.
Forest.
Worked us too hard. How did they work them too hard? Oh, we're getting real meta here.
Oh!
Laborers have no rights.
Man, my Marxism background comes into play.
Yeah, I feel you a little, buddy.
Nintendo.
Never go back. What do you think about the labor strikes in the Koopa Bros Fortress?
I think you've sent it to me, but I've seen it before. One of my favorite pictures in internet history is that picture of Squidward from the SpongeBob episode Squid on Strike, where it's red and has the hammer and sickle over him, and it's just like, the gentle laborer shall suffer no longer.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, I adore that. Oh, that poor Koops. Running around buck naked.
Yeah, I think, do you ever peruse Reddit at all?
No, it scares me.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
And I feel like I don't know, I've probably mentioned it every other episode, something stupid I saw on Reddit or whatever. Also, fuck this guy right now.
Dude, it's making you look like amateur hour. Because it's literally going to take you an hour at this rate.
Alright, maybe by the 5th episode of this, I'll actually get it. But anyway, there is a subreddit called Late Stage Capitalism that very much is kind of like what you were talking about, laborers' rights and how capitalism's shit.
Yeah.
And
yes,
once on that, there was a post about how there's a lot of those ideas in SpongeBob.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So what do you think, Adam? What is my malfunction here?
Maybe you're just stupid.
Am I not supposed to get that? Wait, what?
What?
Why don't you,
teach you that?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he get it then?
Wheeze. How super was that? Maybe I'm supposed to use this now?
Oh! This is terrible.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'm gonna go over here now.
It's a disaster.
Like what I do with all of my
Oh.
problems, I'm going to ignore it. Oh yeah, this is our second buddy.
Cooper. Oh, I remember. From the lost footage.
Yes. Yes, and
one day I'm gonna find that in like the depths of my laptop, and we are going to like put up the lost footage, and nobody will care.
it'll be like the same thing, and then we don't have audio for
With
it.
worse commentary.
Or better commentary, depending on how you look at it.
I don't remember how we were on that one. Doesn't matter. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this. Maybe?
Oh yeah, you just have to keep chasing him, right?
Oh yeah,
Scripted.
you were giving me shit for not being able to catch up with him.
Oh, now you got this. Oh, good. You deserve all the shit.
Oh yeah, and they hop around, they do a little thing here. You have to follow them.
Oh.
York,
Ooh.
come get me if you
Nya.
can. Nya. York.
York.
What is that even based off of?
Okay, I'm gonna follow it. It's like being at the Tigers game when they put like the baseball in the mitt or whatever, or under the Dunkin' Donuts coffee mug, and you have to follow it.
Uh-huh.
And everyone's like, number 3! And it's number 3. Oh, that's so cheap. Just a warm-up. That's like when I play you in a game and I lose, and I'm like, that was the warm-up game.
That until you win, then
it's
that's
the
the
same tree.
first actual one.
Good practice run.
Did you ever play, what is that game where you hack into everything with your phone?
Watch Dogs?
Yeah, did you ever play that?
I was playing...
Shit. Did you see where that went?
I think it's on the right.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was playing Watch Dogs 2 for a good amount of time, man. I'd like to get back to playing it. It's fucking awesome. It's a great game.
Yeah, I believe it's that game, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a mini game that is essentially that, but it's some guy with a cup and balls. that you have to chase, and that gets insanely difficult.
Is that the first one or the second one?
I think it's the first one, if I'm not mistaken.
I never played the first one.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't put it back in the second one, but I mean, I could be mistaken as well. It might not be Watch Dogs.
I very much enjoy Watch Dogs 2. Like, it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That game, like, made me want to learn about, like, hacking and stuff, and then I was like, this is so much harder than on the game. Surprise. Telling me video games are easier than real life?
But it is cool that it can be that inspiring.
Yeah, it definitely, I think that was part of what made me want to learn coding stuff, which, like, I still want to do, and I still have the stuff to... What are you taking?
I was just going to ask you that. I was listening to you. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. When presented with the choice, take and don't take.
I think he's going to give you his blue shell.
Well, whatever. Maybe he'll be insulted if I take it.
Oh... Are you taking him as your buddy? Yes.
Oh.
Thank God, then.
Yeah. I didn't think... I mean, I know you can't beat this game without him in your party.
Oh, I love these pictures.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, it's beautiful.
If you look really close in the bottom, you can see signed Picasso in 92.
It says Bob Ross.
Was one of his later works.
It says Bob Ross.
Well, it was a collaborative.
Bob Ross and Picasso.
Yeah, in 1992.
Oh, man, I love Bob Ross. Like, I used to... on like weekend mornings with my dad, we would watch Bob Ross. I was like,
really?
We'd spend that time together. Yeah, me with like my finger paint, and he would do like, my dad would do these really beautiful landscapes.
Oh
that, like,
yeah, that's right. You said, I don't know if I've ever seen stuff, but you said that he's a really great artist.
The house, yeah. I remember when I was learning to draw, like I had a Learn to Draw Dragon Ball Z book, and I drew a Majin Vegeta, and I showed it to him. He's like, that's not how you do arms, and just drew these way better arms, and me being like 11 was like, whatever, mine's better. And then I like went to my room and looked at how he did it and did it like him, obviously. As you do.
Of course.
You just argue with everything your parents say, and then that happens to me, dude, all the time, because like as a musician, like when I have original band stuff and like we play shows, my parents are super supportive and come out to our shows and stuff, which is always awesome. I know people are like, I don't want my parents at my show, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, that's just, I got more people to come. That's awesome. And, like, I know if I have a bad show because they will tell me. And I will be like, whatever, you don't know? You're not the musician? You have no idea. And then I'll, like, go to my room and contemplate and, like, be like, God, I was bullshit tonight. I was so bad. They were right, and I was wrong. I've certainly had that a number of times.
Do you have any horror stories from a bad show?
God, I'm trying to think. I've played some weird ones. I can't think of like the worst show I ever played offhand. I have played some weird shows though. I've played at like a flea market. I've played at a Barnes and Noble. My bandmate Jason, who you know, he played at on Father's Day. He played outside at a Harley Fest, and he hated it.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Dude, that's like my nightmare. I'm trying to think. I've played skate parks, roller rinks, but then I've also played like. I've played in front of over 1,000 people.
Did you have nerves in front of that many people?
No.
That's awesome.
Never. The worst part for me of playing is waiting.
Yeah.
I am the worst like local band person ever. I hate going to other people's shows. I hate waiting for other bands to play so that I can play, and I hate sticking around. Like, I'm there, I clock in, give it my all, and I'm out. Like,
yeah.
I just, like, I can't do it. I don't, and that's why I never ask other bands to stick around for me, because I don't do that for them. And, like, I just don't, it's just, that doesn't, like, I mean, you know, I almost never go to shows in general. of bands I enjoy. I've been to 1 concert this year. I think I went to 2 last year. And, like, I just don't do it anymore. But, oh! What?
I figured it out.
You just shot the Goomba. That was glorious. Does that one follow you? No.
Does which one?
The little
eye
with
the eyes? Yeah, good looking.
They're kind of haunting.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll come up more.
My Oma and Opa, I don't know if you remember, they have these little, like, faces on their walls, these little masks, and, like, they're just empty eyes, and they're old German things, so immediately they're fucking creepy, and, like, they follow you, and, like, that's downstairs at their house, and the whole other side of the room is, like, glass door and windows, so, like, oh, it's creepy at night when there are eyes on one side and obviously a serial killer on the other.
Oh, my. Yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about. That does sound terrifying.
Yeah, they don't stand out too much, but my Oma and Opa are my German grandparents, and my Opa just turned 90 this year, and once me and Dan and a few other friends were staying with them, and my Opa was leaving to go somewhere, and Oma was going, George, wait for me, just wait, and like keeps talking as she heads into the basement, and she can talk for hours, and Opa just goes, I'm not hearing you, and he left.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
Hey, wait, before you answer their question, do you want to do it next time?
Yeah, let's do it next time.
All right.